Hello, viewers, and welcome. So, it's been a while, hasn't it? 6 years, in fact. And there are quite a few things I need to explain. Why it's been so long, why this game, and why now. Well, let's start off with why it's been so long, which is probably the biggest question. The quality of my original attempt at this 6 years ago was terrible. All I had was a camcorder back then, and it really showed. The visuals were blurry, the audio was low quality, and while I did with what I had the best I could, it still was pretty below standards, even for the time. The commentary itself was also forced. You could tell I was really forcing my voice at times, and even though I practiced this part, the intro, that's because there are quite a few things I need to explain here, so hopefully from here on, my voice will be much more natural sounding. The commentary I come up with will come off better. And I hope now that I actually have some recording software to some extent. Nothing fancy, but hopefully it's enough to at least put me at an okay point where the quality is much more tolerable. As for what this is Riviera: The Promised Land, an unconventional JRPG that I am playing because I hit a point of no return in this game. It is an on-rails JRPG, one that blocks you off from going back to previous areas once you finish your time there. You can't go back, and because this game still has some JRPG staples of multiple endings, I was able to miss something that I needed in order to get the route that I wanted. And I didn't feel like playing through the entire thing again by myself, so I thought this was a good enough starting point to try and come back and make something again. Although the intro is really long, so I'm not sure if I'll have if it'll still be going even after I finish saying everything I want to say. But going into why now, well, that has to do with some personal things that I'm not going to go all the way into detail with, but basically, I've just wanted to make something. I want to feel like I'm contributing something, even if it's just a simple little series for people to watch, but maybe this will be entertaining, who knows? I figured it'd be good to try. Since it's been a while, I've done it before, and the channel's just been sort of dormant. Aside from the occasional upload of complete nonsense. So, hopefully now, I'll be able to do something again. Who knows if I'll keep going? I certainly didn't know at the end of my last series, and I still don't know now, but I'm gonna try. There was one more thing I forget. I didn't plan this out well enough, apparently. Oh yeah. This setup. I'm playing this on Visual Boy Advance, the emulator, which will allow me to save state at the end of videos as opposed to manually saving, because the saving points in this game are rather awkward. Which was yet another reason why I decided to do this game as a series. Playing it on the emulator, which I do own I own this game on Game Boy Advance, but playing it on the regular Game Boy Advance was pretty awkward due to the way the save points were distributed. So, I'm doing this series here and now. Who knows if it'll go well? Who knows what the result will be? And who knows when this intro ends? Oh boy. It should be almost over, and I think that's everything I wanted to say. Oh wait. I didn't even finish the thing I was saying. But yeah, as I said, I'm playing this on Visual Boy Advance, and I'm recording this with OBS. That's important because my computer has this weird quirk where when the microphone is plugged in, I can't hear any game audio, which might result in some awkward moments, so I just want to get that out of the way. Good thing I had that to get out of the way, because the intro's still going. Oh boy. Yep. Okay, I think this is the end of it. Oh. Okay, I think this is the last thing. Nope, okay, there's one more line.
Riviera, the promised land.
Yep. Even though I can't hear the audio, I do remember that crusty Game Boy Advance quality voice acting audio. I may not be able to hear it now, but I certainly remember it during my test recordings. But anyway, okay, we saw this. This game is split up into chapters. Like I said, it's pretty on rails. And here we go. And they just thrust you right into it. As you can see, you can save here in between stages, which is a bit awkward for reasons we'll get into later. For now, it's not really a problem though. And yeah, we're just going right into things. I mean, they explain things a bit in the intro, but let's be honest, it's easy to fall asleep to it. Doesn't help that the text is really slow. There's also a lot of text, which I also was reminded of during my test recording. Ein Herjar. I'm guessing there's some mythology in here, but I don't know anything about that. I just like my video games. And here's the tutorials. Combine really wordy text, slow dialogue speed, and very intricate tutorials, and you have a bit of a mess for the beginning. And now it's explaining how to fight in a JRPG. Yeah, this guy gets it. It's rather basic. Why are we explaining this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little more hard to explain when you get into it, but you pretty much have the grasp of it by then. You have to select which item you use with each character, and each character is best with a specific item, but you can also use another character's items if it's beneficial in that situation. But for now, just select each character's specific item, and you're good to go. And that's it. We've wasted too much time. Maybe it'd help if you stopped pausing to explain everything. That'd be appreciated. And there's rank, apparently. Okay, and we got items. That's probably useful. Instead of just saying, use potions in the menu, they just say, oh, we got a potion, how lucky, that's great, let's be sure to be spared about, like, this game just, from what I remember, is unnecessarily drags out what they're saying. And, okay, select. See, I'll remember that. That line wasn't really necessary. Something. There's so many unnecessary lines. Oh boy. This guy looks important, considering he has a name. Don't point out all the unnecessary extra bits. I'm going to start speeding through the dialogue a bit. It's not that interesting. One of the 7 Magi. He's probably a villain. I don't actually know. Like I said, I had to stop playing because I got past the point of no return. But, I'm just predicting it now. He just screams secret twist villain. Oh, and B makes the interface disappear. Not sure what the point of that is, but it does that. Hope I don't accidentally press it a lot. That would suck. Is this place? We just saw one! Oh, this dialogue, I swear. Can you see why I didn't want to play through this again? At least from the beginning. I want to see what the rest of the game is like, but... oh boy. This is gonna be something, alright. Select our items and get into the next battle.
Death to all sinners.
And I don't know what this little guy's deal is, but apparently he's going to devastate us. That much with that hammer is pretty impressive. Good thing this guy is very overpowered. It would be a shame if we were to lose him soon in the future. I can't foreshadow everything. I mean, I'm sure quite a few people don't even know what's gonna happen in this game, and I shouldn't be spoiling the fun. And, okay, we're explaining... oh my god. They're really giving this guy quite a bit of an upgrade. And, didn't do much. Why not pull out that Devastator again? But no, you wait until after he uses it to power him up. Great. Gremlin. Yeah, that sounds about right. Angry Fist. Is the fist itself angry? Or is the fist empowered by anger? Who knows? I sure don't. I don't know anything. I don't even know what's happening. These guys have quite a bit of health though, so not helping the slowness problem. I really need to stop complaining. I mean, I enjoyed this game enough in order to want to come back, so hopefully we find that soon enough. I mean, this game sure is interesting, if nothing else. From what I remember, it's been a while since I attempted to play it. And oh boy, that is a meteor. Okay, left with 8, okay. Really not helping. Well, this one's a swipe, so that'll handle both of them. There's that at least. How is that a bear? This game's weird. I should be focusing on how weird it is, not how slow it is. That's gonna get repetitive to talk about. In fact, it already has been. Like, why are we being ranked? Okay, this is the part where they explain how some items have a limited uses. Okay, I'm skipping this. I'm pretty sure anyone who's played a video game knows how limited items work. No, did he just say Ein is being too hasty? I think we're not being hasty enough. Oh my... I'm talking about how slow the game is, yeah. Whew, okay. Here's where an actual overworld mechanic comes into play. This one's kind of interesting. We're gonna be taught how to look around. That's one way to put it. I'm just going to rapid fire through this. The text is just so long and drawn out. I'm still doing it. I'm still talking about how slow the game is. It'll get better once we are out of the tutorial area. Just gonna keep pressing the button. Okay, so you press A to go into look mode, and then the arrows will show you which direction to press in order to examine something. That's not in need of so many text boxes now, is it? Okay, I'll explain what's being said here. Sometimes you'll have to use up the points you get in battle in order to look places. That's not in need of that much words. They're still explaining it. And yeah, they knew this was slow, but they kept it this slow. Oh. I promise this game is interesting. And to area 1-2. Let's keep on going. There's gotta be something here to talk about. See, this game keeps reading my mind. This is getting a bit weird. Like, this is the point where I stopped in the test recording, so I didn't even see this. Zord. Listen, I'm not gonna judge, considering I don't know what's considered a very honorable name in the demon world, but Zord is just a bit odd for me personally. Okay, I actually forgot how this part works, so I'll actually be paying a bit of attention. Okay, so you get HP from using your skills, and that powers them up. So it's more of that use a skill to make it stronger type of thing, as opposed to the usual just beat stuff up and you get the HP anyway sort of way. Like I said, this game's interesting. Just wish it would show us the interesting stuff right off the bat. But no, that's like the 5th time I've complained about the game being slow. Let's stop that and just beat up some demons. That sounds cool, right? Beating up demons? I mean, it's kinda easy when they just stand there. You ever think that the RPG characters just stand there because their legs are tired? I mean, probably not, because they move them to make the attacks, but you know, yeah. The meter, we're talking about that finally. I was wondering what that was. Comprende. That's a funny word. Doesn't really fit. Yeah, I don't know, this feels like that ye old English the kind of game, you know? I know, everyone's talking normally, that makes it easier to read. At least once the dialogue's done right, type itself out, but I'm complaining about how slow it is again. I should just check to see if there's a way to speed up the dialogue in the menu after this, because clearly this is going to be a very recurrent theme if I don't do something about it. I imagine I would have changed it if I could find it during my original playthrough, but I don't remember. Here's hoping my memory's just bad. Which it is, but I don't know if it is in this specific state. And we're done with the battle, not the video.
How foolish.
Unfortunately, there's still more to go.
All right.
And the new skill, like we've been talking about, would be anticlimactic if we didn't get it. It'd certainly be an interesting twist if they pulled out the rug from under us. And we know. Learning skills is how you level up. Again, that's pretty interesting. Now, okay. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier. Items are character specific, but you can use them with other characters. Let's keep on going. There's certainly quite a bit to see. Like, look at this. Is that a spiral? A tower? A spiral tower? Is that platform hanging from a rock onto rope? Like, the areas in this game are pretty interesting to look at. Oh, they're setting up something interesting. Some character development. I see. Okay, I think you go right here. Oh. Open chest. And we're learning about traps. So there might be some risk to using up your points. It might not always be a good thing. There's some interesting stuff, but I should use a word other than interesting because I'm getting pretty repetitive. Not just from bringing up how slow it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this one, Lester. I clearly have nothing to say here. Well, good thing I only have to press a button for it to happen. He's still going. Yeah, I imagine the air would be quite thin up there. Oh, why'd you come along then, Missy? This game is reading my mind. This game is reading my mind. This is genuinely getting unnerving. Okay, familiars are a thing. Rude. Euro. I'm trying to think of a currency joke, but let's just move on. This has been going on long enough. Oh, dear share. This game teaches us about sharing. How quaint. Tiny magician. Down. See how. I don't think hammers are used in place of magic wands. I don't think that's a thing. Is this lore? Is this lore?
Let's do it!
Oversteel is... well, it sure isn't.
Ha!
Okay. Okay, that's quite a bit of the meter filled up. Let's show off that oversteel that we've been talking up so much. After the angry fist. Is the fist angry? Is it angrily energized? We will never know. But what I do know is that this guy's about to get decimated.
I won't hold back!
Poor guy.
Ha!
And it didn't even... okay. The hammer turned into a grenade. Okay, I'm starting to see some magic that was advertised. Oh, is this a magic trick? Okay, we've seen this one before. Not really magic if it loses its magic, you know? Well, I mean, it still is, but... it's two different definitions of the same word. Oh, he can use his over skill too. This should be interesting. Lost Seraph. The scroll. Okay, I couldn't read it. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, and apparently decimate it. I mean, it would be pointless if we came here and Nick go in. Oh. And that was pointless. And I think I'm going to end it here. We've been going for half an hour. Good to get back into the swing of things. I'll check if I can change the dialogue speed. I'm doubtful, but I'm going to try. Thank you for watching. This has been an experiment. Hopefully one that turns out well. I'll hopefully see you for the next video where we explore the caverns of Riviera, apparently. I assume this is in Riviera. It'd be weird if it wasn't. But yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.